In this video, we're going to talk about Darren Waller, a tight end the Giants traded for a few months ago, and whether he's going to be the big X factor in the Giants season, and what kind of production should they expect, and will they get a wide receiver style production out of him? And this video starts right now. Giants fan, you know the Giants made a trade with the Las Vegas Raiders, and they traded their third-round pick in the 2023 draft. And they picked up tight end Darren Waller. Now, Darren Waller has been hurt. And the Giants are very excited. And we should all be excited that if he is healthy, the production will be there, because he's been a very good player at that position. And the Giants need to find a way to diversify this offense if they are able to score more points. They struggle to score points. Even though they had a very good running game, they struggled to go and throw the ball deep. Daniel Jones had some of the fewest touchdown numbers in the league. He only threw 15 touchdowns. With Waller being here, with guys like Isaiah Hodgins being a wide receiver here, and obviously they drafted Jalen Hyatt. They're trying to find a way to get down the field with these longer threats, and Waller has the ability to do that. And we're going to talk about him in this video. So please, of course, please subscribe to Football Head as we. The New York Giants made their biggest splash the offseason when they traded for tight end Darren Waller during the heart of the free agency period. Improving the weapons around Daniel Jones was a clear priority for Big Blue, and they have most certainly accomplished that. While they still lack top talent at receiver, Waller gives the Giants one of the best tight end threats across the league. This week, Pro Football Focus named Waller the Giants' X Factor for 2023. X Factor for 2023, tight end Darren Waller. The Giants sent a third-round pick to Las Vegas for Waller. He brings needed athleticism and versatility to their tight end room. Giant tight ends ranked in the bottom 10 in receiving grade, receptions, and receiving yards during the 22 regular season. Waller should be an excellent scheme fit working across the field in Daboll's system. Health is the key for Waller, as he missed 14 games over the past 2 years after terrific seasons in 2019 and 2020. A healthy Waller would be huge for an offense searching for big plays through the air. When healthy, he's a speedy mismatch nightmare for opposing defenses, the type of pass catcher Giants hoped they were getting when they drafted Evan Engram. Waller will be a nice piece for coordinator Mike Kafka and to plug into the offense, and the Giants have made it clear they intend to experiment with Waller in different roles in the offense. The additions of Waller, Paris Campbell, and rookie Jalen Hyatt will give the Giants a much different look in 2023. If Waller is used correctly and plays anywhere close to his potential, the Giants' offense can make a significant leap in 2023. So the risk is worth taking with the Giants, because if he's healthy, he could be a very productive player. And because of this is why they made this trade. This is a very shrewd move, because obviously they were able to trade up pieces in their draft, and they were still able to bring in a wide receiver, which they did with Jalen Hyatt, and do certain things along the way. Now we're going to talk about the Giants, how they're going to be able to figure out how to get more value out of Darren Waller. The New York Giants may not have found themselves an elite wide receiver this offseason, but they still did add a dynamic playmaker to their receiving game. Darren Waller may be listed as a tight end, but he has the ability to provide true wide receiver one value to the Giants' offense. The Giants acquired him via this blockbuster move that gives their offense the dynamic receiving threat it was missing. Despite the fact that he is a tight end, he still can provide the offense with similar value to that of a top-tier wide receiver. So the wide receivers the Giants have, they can be almost like an opposite. If Waller is able to be healthy and play as well as he has in the past, the wide receivers can be used almost like the tight end as a secondary option, long threat-wise. Throughout his career, Waller has played a versatile role on offense. He has played in only 44.6% of his career snaps, in line with 31.7% of his snaps from the slot and 23.1% out wide. NFL Live's Dan Orlovsky recently highlighted the impact that Waller's versatility will have on the offense to the New York Post. Quote, you can't say Waller's going to play tight end. That's where he will be on the roster, but they will use him like the Rays did 2 years ago, like Kansas City uses Kelsey. They will make sure they create the matchups for him. He's do-it-all pass catcher for the offense. Oh, this is interesting. Last season, the Raiders actually had Waller aligned primarily in the slot. He may be listed as a tight end, but Waller is truly capable of far more than his position designation suggests. For 2 years, in 2019-2020, Waller was considered top 3 tight end in the NFL. He totaled 1,145 yards and 3 touchdowns in 2019 and 1,196 yards and 9 touchdowns in 2020. That's pretty good. According to Next Gen Stats, Waller ranks second among tight ends in receiving yards from the slot or wide alignments those seasons, totaling 1,476 yards as a receiver. The key to implementing Waller into an offense is to emphasize his versatility and align him all over the field. This will allow him to produce wide receiver 1 value for the Giants this season. Well, this is very interesting. So, he's very versatile. I didn't realize this about him, that he's more than just a tight end, that he could be sort of a wide receiver, a deep threat. That's pretty cool. That's very exciting. So, the Giants, people just lauded this trade when they made the trade. So to see that people have really given very high grades and that he could be a big factor here is very exciting. Now, what's very exciting is this channel. We're doing really good stuff here, bringing in a lot of people. I thank people for coming, and of course, please subscribe to the Football Hut and like the bell. Hit the bell for notifications so you'll be the first to watch. And of course, comments in the comments section. I appreciate the time you take to watch, and I'll see you later.